Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now, I'm going to show you how to make this. Well, I thought I'd start it myself and I thought, oh no, let's everybody else go through this too. Well, I'm sorry about that. Now I've got a box, right? It's had something in it. I don't know what it was, but I've got the sort of makings of a shelf for my little shoes, because I needed something that they were going to fit in, and they were going to fit in nicely, see, because you want to be able to sit them in and they're not going to be disappearing amongst everything. So that's sort of going to be the right depth, if you can see what I mean. You know, if you're going to put the shelves that wide, they're going to sit on there really nicely and look all right. Okay, now I think this is too big. Well, I'm sure it is, because it won't be I will be able to fill it up, but it's going to take too long anyway, so I'm going to cut it down here. Now, to do that, we need a line, and we cannot draw a line in a square box. It's going to be hard. Let's do it on the outside of this bit. Oh, I didn't know if I told you I'm Sonia, and I'm here. And I'm going to show you how to make a box, because I just get confused whether I said that or not. I've been sitting here talking to you on this video, on the thing now this morning, doing lots of different things, so I can't remember what I said and what I didn't. And see that? Yes, I can see it. Right, so that goes down there, and this bit will go across here. Okay, so we're hoping we got that straight and not all wonky. Right, so I'm going to cut that out. Start here. Really a bit strong, a bit tough, but I can do it. I can. Maybe I can't, because my arm's been playing up really bad in my shoulder. I don't know what, I pulled a muscle or something in there, so I find it really hard to get up off the chair with my legs as bad as they are, and I hurt myself trying to lift myself. Fell back, I don't know, let's not worry about that. Let's just get on with this. Anyway, I'm getting one of those chairs that'll lift me up, so I can't wait. That's going to be it till the 1st of May, but I'll be able to survive till then, I hope. And I won't have to worry about trying to get myself out of the chairs, hurting myself. Oh, look at that. I'm amazed. Because you know what? I'm not very good at that knife. My husband doesn't like me to have one of those knives. I had a few injuries with it. It worked really well, didn't it? I think I did a really good job of that, and now I'm going to hope I'm not going to make a mistake. You know what it is? Because I remember not long ago I changed the blade. And it helps a real lot, you know. You change the blade. Because it wasn't cutting for me. And I'm thinking, oh, this thing. Or I'm useless. I'm thinking, you know. No, it's not. Now, in previous times, I have. So, if you can find a box, or if you can find a box that's going to be good, and you know, before today I would have, you know, sometimes I would push that together and give that a more sturdier thing, but I don't think I need to do that, because we're not making something that we're going to have to carry big heavy bits and pieces in. But I'm thinking that I could, I don't know, no, because it makes it sort of out of whack then, right? So let's hopefully we've got all this straight. Now the bottom, for the bottom of it, I need something wider. Now that's a good tip that I've got from Amy, who is Eljon, because she taught us how to, or showed us, the people, how when you make something, you want it to stand up, you need to put a nice flat wider piece on its bottom, so it gets a good solid hold on the world. This is not very strong, I don't think, but then again we're only making a Barbie thing, aren't we? Wait a minute, have I got something stronger that I can do it with? Not to hand. I don't think I did have a piece of, I've used all my keep saying half sentences, don't I? I've used all my cards. Oh no, look here, I've got a piece, look at that. Oh, there's a bit. I've used all of me this, okay? This is that piece of stuff. Now, so that's going to go on there, right? And it's going to have the back out. and maybe a bit out the front, so it's going to sit nice and comfortable and it's not going to tip over. Because you put something like that, you know, it's very tricky. Well, if it's got a look, see, it's going to do things like that to you. So we need a pencil, and we're going to cut this here piece. I'm going to take it either end, I think, because we can decorate it up nicely later. We don't have to. Let's set that off there. Or maybe this is off the back of one of the books. Oh no, it's not. Can't really see that. I would cut it with the. I will cut it with the thing, you know, the cutting machine. Okay. I'm going to cut it with this. It'll probably only go halfway through, but that doesn't matter. That'll. So I'm going to put that there. And that's not where that cuts. Look at this. It's over here, isn't it? The wheelie thing. Over here, this side. Yep. Let me press down on that. Probably doesn't go all the way through, but it gives you a really good score thing, so you can bend it like that. Okay. You know, that wasn't very good. I hurt my sore finger now. Okay. I said to my husband, look, I took my fingernail off to my bone because it hurt so bad the other day. Because you told me it was alright. I was being wussy. Hurts, you know, all that small things, they might be small, but by geez, they can hurt just as bad as something that you've a larger injury, aren't they? Okay, now I'm going to put that. Which one was I using? They're both pretty much the same. I'll get a bit taller one, I think, because that one. Yeah, so I'm going to be putting this onto there, right, to give that stability. Now, I might not take it that far over the ends, like sitting out that far here. Unless I do, I can sit something on either corner, like some sort of a decoration. I don't know whether I want to do that or not, but I do know that I need to cover this. Alright, now I don't want to paint it. I just don't feel like doing that today, so I'm going to cover it. I'm going to find a piece of paper. I'm going to put a nice piece of paper in it. And I need something that's got a very small pattern on it, I think, because we've got Barbie. Barbie's only a small girl and she doesn't want a big. What about stripes? Got lots of spots here somewhere, little stripes or spots. Let's see what this one's got in it. Got lots of stripes. These little thin stripes would be cool. Little tiny squares would be even better. Look at that. Like that. I'm going to go with that one. Now I found me scoreboard under here. I think it's sitting there with my cutting thing. Anyhow, let's see what we got here now. Stop fiddling about. I'm going to put this onto here first. Don't know if I want to use hot glue because paper, but we'll try it and see what happens. Got nothing. Got nothing. Hang on. I don't want it to be bubbly, so I want to go really fast so it doesn't get bubbly. We don't want. Oh, that's not working for me today, is it? That's not going to happen because I just took too long to do that. I'll burnish it a bit with my hands. No, look at that. You see, you can't do this because it gets too. Okay, I won't be using that piece of paper, but I'll do it with a piece of cardboard. It's too thick if you don't use it straight away, so you probably don't want to use hot glue on paper. I've always known that and I don't know why. But I'm just doing that now, aren't I? A bit silly old thing. But anyway, let's see. We're going to use proper glue. I'm going to unplug this. Now the other day I said to everybody, watch me unplug the glue gun, and never guess what happened. I unplugged the wrong thing, didn't I? I went to go out of it and I thought, just check that, Sonia. And I have actually unplugged the right thing this time. So now we need some paper, some good, this will work nicely. This glue is really good. Really good glue. I'm going to put it on this side or the other side. Because I want to put a piece of felt underneath it later. So let's just use this bit and put it on the top of here. A piece of paper. I'm not very good at this. People go and cut theirs out and then they put it on. I like to put it on and cut it out. I don't know why. Maybe because I have a terrible... Sometimes when I do it, I'm not paying enough attention to what I'm doing. I don't know what it is, but anyway, so I don't get the thing cut out nicely. I'm going to turn that under there. And I have to recut it, and I don't like that if it doesn't fit. Or you're doing it and then you think, oh, I should have left that bit there like that, shouldn't I? You know, I shouldn't have cut that off. So that's why I'm doing it this way, okay? As it is, I probably should have left a bit longer on the ends. But if I cut this bit, it should turn over for me nicely, I hope. I cut a lot off that one. Turn that over. Take that bit off. See, look at my measuring's bad. I was watching somebody the other day and she said, if you don't measure and you don't this and you don't that, you're watching the right channel. It's like me. But I don't know. It's all learning. It's all learning how, isn't it? I've built a lot of things in my time, not big things but little things, kids and what have you. So you'd think I'd have picked up a few easy ways to do things. So we're just sticking all this down here. This is going to be probably in a couple of parts because I don't know how long this has been going for. I don't even know what time it is. Oh dear, I'll get a clock in here one day. I keep getting them and then the batteries go flat or they decide not to work anymore, and one ticked away here and up past 10 for quite some time before I realised it was wrong. Ah dear. Oh well, just every day I come in here and it was, I thought, oh dear, it's still early. I could still work a bit longer. I just like to have a bit of a watch of a telly of an afternoon and just a bit of quiet time and unravel, you know. I just watch things that are interesting, and then I also look at a few videos and okay, so that's going to sit on there like so. Alright, now the interesting part will be to cover this here in the inside, so I have to do that. Now this is good because I picked this out with squares on it, so that was a good idea. I never meant to do it on purpose, but you know what, I'm going to be able to follow the line, aren't I, to cut this out. And hopefully that's going to fit in there when I do that. I'm only going to do the back for the time being, because like I said, you've got to, I hope this is long enough. Here I go, just snip. It will be, I'll put it in the right way, because I've got to put the shelves in, right? But I guess, I don't know, if it's going to be easy for me to put the bit round there, it may be easy for me to do that. I don't know yet, we'll have to see. So I'm going to take that under there because I want it to for a nice edge. And I put it on in to this. Now you don't have to say, well Sonia, this is not how this is done, because Sonia doesn't really have a, this is Sonia's way. How's that? People can do all different ways, but this is just what I'm doing. And you know what, in my mind I just go along and think, what comes next? What do I do now? Have a go. If it doesn't work, take it apart. I hope everybody had a lovely Easter. As I said, I went away to my daughter's place for the Easter. Okay, so now I've got to go down there. So if I take it round to the back, each piece, that's where the sticky was, and then cover that later, that's going to be finished off really nicely, you know, and give it a good secure look. So before I put the shelves in, I might have to cover them all with that, okay? Now, I've got to work out how wide that's got to be to go around the edge, but I want it longer. So what I'm going to do is, I've got a straight piece of paper, okay, and if you've got the straight piece of paper, I'll be able to take it down there, around there and up there. I hope. Okay, this is how you make it out of half a box anyway. So I want to put a bit extra on. So I'm going to cut up along this line here. I'll show you that in a minute when I get the scissors going. And cut up along this line here, and hopefully, I don't know if this will go around there, you know, that's an issue. Now I can't use that bit because it's got a bit of, okay, that's got a bit of the paper on it, so I can't use that. Right, so I need it to go there, there and there, and it's not going to be long enough, so let's just do the small bits first. Let's just do bits first. So we're cutting up here. Make sure you've got a really good straight edge on the inside bit, so when you glue this in it's going to stick right for you. Okay, you want it to go to butt up against there really good. I know I've got a lot here, but that doesn't matter because it's going to have to come around this side, because you're going to see that bit, but the back is going to be covered, right? So I'm going to cut off a bit down here now, take it past the end of the box. Okay, even thinking about putting a little something along the edges, just depends, see what happens when I get this done, see how it looks, because that there is slightly off, and I guess that's because I've got the bottom of it open. But I'm going to leave that open because I want to make sure that I excuse me, that I get it together easier than what you would if you put it together first then try to cover it. Excuse me, I might have to have a mouthful of water. Just hoping that's not the glue coat choking me. It probably is. Probably is the glue, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to be bringing it round the back of here, and that was just lucky that I did have enough to do that with, because I did not look. See, I told you I'm not really looking at what I'm doing. You see, it's all right. Too worried about choking anyway. It's all right. Oh, good. The weather here in Australia, it seems like it's going to be springtime. It's the most amazing thing. It's beautiful weather. Beautiful weather we got. It's supposed to be is it supposed to be winter yet? Probably, you know. Hang on a second. Now you've got to do this better than that, son. You're going to have to take that up there first. You have to take that up there first because you don't want to have that sitting out wrong there, do you? Okay, so if you take that up there first, you're going to have a nice finished bit on the back of it. I hope. I know. And it's going to have to go around there. Look, I've got a little tiny bit that's a bit off. Oh dear. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to do our best to conceal all the bad bits, aren't we? Okay. So let's go along here. Okay. There. This part, I'm gonna put that down first, aren't I? I'm gonna glue that on. If I put a bit of paper anyway over this, I don't have to actually put felt. I'll put felt on the bottom maybe, but I'll just put paper over the back of it when I'm finished gluing. So here's what we got so far. Looking really sweet, isn't it? Right, but I'm not putting that bottom bit on until I get my shelves in. Okay, I've got to put my little shelves in. And I've got to work out now, I want a little shoe, and the little shoe is going to be, you've got to work out how, I'll do it on this part here because I've got a shelf. You need to work out how high your shoe's going to be, and then take it just a little bit above it, because you don't want to not be able to see it because it's way down underneath the other shelf, you know. You need to be able to see it. But it would have been nice if we put a piece of mirror in the back of there, but I don't think I would do on that. So if I put the little shoes in there and then just put a line of where I want my shelf to come, I can put probably one, so I divide it into 3 shelves, so I can put 1, 2, 3. That still could be a little bit too close, so what I'll do is just put pieces of card in there until I work out what to do. I want to go now because I've got to go and do a few things, and things are running late here, so I'm going to come back on here and show you my, you know, how to continue. I won't do any until I've come back on. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.